This lighting is giving me anxiety. Hi guys, welcome back. It is the ass crack of dawn. It is about 9:30 and I don't wake up at 9. I hate waking up early and I woke up early for you guys, so you're welcome. So if it's a bit low energy today, it's because it's past my morning bedtime, which is waking up at 12 p.m. All right, perfect. Let's get into it. Today we are doing Aquarius. We stan Aquariuses. I have quite a few Aquariuses in my life. I kind of have this love-hate relationship with them. It's an interesting one. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about all about Aquarius and why we love them and why we do not love them sometimes. As you can see, I primed my eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know exactly what I want to do for my eye look. I know I want the blue vibes. As you can see, I'm wearing a blue shirt, but I don't know what exactly, like, where I want to go with that. So we're gonna wing it. And if this fails, I'm gonna cry because I'm already recording it late.
And it's supposed to go up on Monday and it's Thursday and I only have like 3 days to edit. I'm gonna cry.
All right, so let's get into it. I'm like, let's get into it, but I don't know what I'm doing. So the only blue that I have in my collection currently, because I want to do a blue and a white look because I just got white liner, you guys, so we're gonna be using that today. But the only real like matte blue I have is this one, and it's in the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 by Juvia's Place. So I think we're gonna have to start with that one, but I just don't know where I want to begin. Okay, so I think I decided. I think I'm gonna do a blue cut crease and like a wing, like a black. Okay, you'll just see. We're just gonna wing it, and I'm terrified. I'm actually so scared. All right, so we're gonna go in with that blue I showed you before. I'm terrified. Just create the shape that we want. This is the Morphe M456. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh God, we went for it. We went for it.
So what's happening?
Okay, but that's like a really pretty blue, guys. I can't lie to you. I just can't. I kind of wing it out, but just like the tiniest bit. Absolutely stunning. All right, I'm not mad. So let's get to talking about Mrs. Aquarius, shall we? So Aquarius's element is air, which this might just be because my brain hears aqua and it goes immediately to water. And I'm like, oh, so Aquarius is water. They're the mermaids.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
They are very headstrong. So what I mean by that is they kind of use their mind to fuck with people. They're very smart and very intuitive of people's emotions and their meaning behind things, like why they do their motives. So they can tell immediately if someone has bad motives. They can literally mentally mind fuck you. Like, it's terrifying. They know how to fuck with you, basically, is all I'm saying. They know exactly where your weak points are and where your weak spots are. They scope them out,
And then they go for the kill.
so watch out for Aquariuses because they're terrifying. In my opinion, they're the most intimidating sign because they're so fucking emotionally cut off from the world. They keep all of their emotions inside. You cannot tell any emotions. It's not like Capricorn where they're just like sad and they don't tell you. You can't tell when they're happy. You can't tell when they're excited. You can't tell when they're mad. It's just a blank, like a blank stare all the time. Like, you don't know. It's terrifying, to say the very fucking least. This lighting is giving me the worst anxiety. I don't know how to fix it. So maybe we can, but then you have like lines on my face. Like, that's not gonna work. Nope, more lines. So I guess we'll just have to be as bright as the sun today. Let's just cross our fingers and hope for darkness. I just like blended that blue up and tried to keep it as like not in my eyebrow as possible, and I think I achieved that. So I'm just gonna take some more of that Tarte Shape Tape concealer and just put the white over it in hopes that it works because I have no white base. So let's just put our hands up and pray to God. Pray to God that isn't there. Please let this work for me. Again, I can't speak while I'm doing this. I don't know if we've been through this, but I'm not one of those people that could talk while they're trying to do lines, carve out things. You got the wrong bitch. You may have the right idea, but the wrong bitch. All right, now let's see what we can do with this. I think I got a decent shape down. I'm taking the white from the blood sugar palette. I'm just gonna kind of tap that on and probably use a brush eventually. See how much like white we can get to come off on top of the like tan skin tone color. Getting somewhere, we're doing something. Something is happening. Is it good? I don't know yet, but it's happening. Thank God I don't have fucking nails anymore.
Are these cute?
It's a tough one. It is. I ripped them off. Don't recommend doing that. That shit hurt like a bitch. But once you get started, you just really can't stop. There is no turning back. Now I'm just putting it on a brush, like a really tiny brush to get the edges. So I don't know if you guys are dorks like me. Dork like me. But did you guys watch Avatar: The Last Airbender when you were younger? My friends are gonna roast me for this, so you're welcome. I don't know if you did, but it was literally the best. It's my favorite show, like ever. If you fucking call it a kid show in the comments, I will literally kill you and your mother and your entire family. Don't fuck with me in Avatar, because Avatar is literally the most beautiful handcrafted art piece I've ever watched in my entire life. I've watched it like 10 fucking times already. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix now. Please go watch it. Please go watch it. I promise you, you will not regret it. You will become obsessed just like I am. Tell me what you think. Tell me the tea. If you don't like it, don't tell me what you think, because I'll just get upset and cry. I'm gonna take this brush and some of that blue and just keep that shape carved out. Go whoosh. Oh, sure. Okay, I'm not angry. Okay, guys, so I did that, and they're not completely even, all right? Guilty as charged. They're not completely even, but that's okay, because as much as I love perfection, we can't always get it perfect. They are sisters, not twins, which is fine. It's totally fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm just fine. I've been tweaking them for the last like 20 minutes. It's so funny because I'm literally only a perfectionist when it comes to makeup. Anything else, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Me. It's fine. Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. But with makeup, it's like I need to be perfect. It has to be perfect or it's wrong. And I need to start over and I need to give up my career and become a plumber. So I'm going to line my eyes. I'm gonna do a black wing. I'm scared. Okay, let's do it. It's very fitting because Aquarius's color is actually light blue and silver. Guys, I have that song Heather stuck in my head from TikTok. She's not even half as pretty. Gave you my sweater. It's just polyester. Okay, so that was a little too thick. Shoddy too thick. Also, let me put y'all on. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup waterproof liquid eyeliner, and it is so nice. I love the color. It comes off like matte black and I appreciate it. Usually they have like a sheen to them, you know, like a shiny like
coat
over them, but this one's like fully matte. So I know it looks a little bit wonky right now, a little bit willy wonky. Eyeliner and the white was hard to like, it kept skidding, so I was doing my very best. All right, I'm just scared I'm gonna fuck it up, you guys. Like, this is a lot of lines for me, and that's like my biggest weak point in makeup is lines and like getting perfect lines. It's always been a little willy wonky on this side of the fence. So I'm just gonna put on my mascara right now though, and I think we're just gonna come back to the eyes later. I'm going to put on a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. It's the Lash Paradise that I talk about, and I love it. Oh, just growing some balls. Our neighbor dog, you guys, fucking hates Jordan because like she's like has been here for like 5 years now. And she's like a big ass dog. Like, she'll bark at Jordan all the time, and like literally in dog language, I'm pretty sure it translates to
Get the fuck off my property, bitch.
Get out my space. But Jordan's like, I just want to play. She's like a little puppy. Whenever people come up to her, she hides in the corner like a fucking pussy. Like, she'll literally will not allow people to touch her. Sometimes she'll even bark at them, and I'm like, I'm sorry, she's just a puppy. She doesn't know. They like get scared. I'm like, she's literally 12 pounds. Don't worry, she can't kill you. So we're like already almost done with the eyes, and I have not talked about Aquarius that much. Greatest compatibility is with Leos and Sagittariuses, both fire signs. Very interesting. They definitely work really well with people who are like super outgoing and have a lot of energy. They will just feed off of the energy you give out when you're with them. So like if you're super energetic and happy and loud and annoying, like they'll be the same way. If you're super quiet and timid and you just don't want to talk, they're not gonna like talk to you. They're not gonna go out of their way to speak to you. So it really just depends. They definitely play off of the mood in the room. Like I said, they know how to read energies really well. They read the energy and they be the energy. They're super, like I said, in the closet with their emotions. So like they just come off as like they don't give a fuck. It's not even that they act like they don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. Like they don't care at all. They're really good friends to have and they're very supportive. But when it comes to like them and like anything surrounding them, like what they're doing or like how they are, they just like shut down. They won't talk to you. So it's really frustrating and really upsetting. They can also be very temperamental. Like they hate being smothered. They hate being pushed into a corner. They want to do things their own way, so they don't want anyone to tell them what to do. They just don't want people in their business, really. So if you like persistently nag an Aquarius,
Terrifying territory.
they'll say it so straight up to you that you will feel emotionally and physically attacked, even though they won't physically attack you. My good old friend Stephanie is an Aquarius. Hi Stephanie, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
She is the scariest person I have ever met in my life. When I moved high schools and I moved to school that I was going to for the last 2 years, oh my God, I had a friend going there already, which was Brittany. And I like got through to being friends with Anna and being friends with Aaron and being friends with Izzy. But it took a long while for Stephanie to warm up to me. They really don't like new things. So I'm pretty sure when she saw me being friends with her friends and like she was just very weary about allowing me to like be friends with her at least. I am so persistent with trying to get through to people that I just kept persisting and eventually she kind of let me in. Anyways, my point of this story was we were at a pool party one time and she was playing chicken. If you don't know what chicken is, you did not have a childhood. She was on top of this guy's shoulders and fighting this other girl. And I turned to my friend Will and I go, who do you think's gonna win? And he goes,
Oh, hands down, Stephanie.
and I was like, yeah, but Stephanie's not that strong. She's like a very little person. She's like a tiny little baby. And then he was like, it's all up here. He was like, it is all up here. And then she beat the girl. She beat the girl she was against. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Straight facts. No printer. Very strong-headed, like I said. Everyone needs a Stephanie in their life because they add so much flavor. They add so much paprika, they add so much red chili flakes, some salt, some garlic salt, a little lemon pepper. If you're looking for a friend like that, find you an Aquarius. We just got coffee and we ran out of creamer. It's just straight like black coffee with almond milk in it, and I can't do that personally. Personally, I like my coffee white. So it's physically hurting me to drink, but I need energy, so I'm gonna drink it anyways. We're actually gonna use a different primer today, guys. Super fun. This is the Sloft Glow Illuminating Drops from Radial. Never heard of her. So what's really interesting is my father. Dad, can you tell the people what you're doing right now?
I'm gonna pluck a duck. Gorgeous duck.
All right. My father, guys. The man, the myth, the legend himself. He is also an Aquarius. He's basically...
He thinks he's perfect.
And he used to tell us when we were younger all the time that he was perfect to us all the time when we were kids. And we were like, yeah, that's perfect. It was a weird situation. He definitely doesn't really enjoy social interaction, which is pretty common with Aquariuses actually. Typically, one of the most known things about them is that they're like awkward people, which is very true. When you first meet them, like it takes them such a long time to get comfortable enough around you to be themselves around you. It takes them quite a bit, like a fat minute to do that. I'm just gonna color correct my Dragon Beauty. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with Aquariuses. Typically, I love them. Some of the time we clash because I want to know everything about people and I want them to spill all their tea and tell me everything and know what they're thinking, but they're total opposite of that. They don't want you to know anything. They want to keep everything in their head. They want to figure it out on their own. But I'm like, sis, you can't just like fucking do everything by yourself. You need to like reach out sometimes. Like, I get the whole independence thing. I love independence. Miss Independent over here, bitch. No relationships, nothing. I don't fuck with like depending on people for emotional support when, like I said, you're the only bitch in your life that's gonna be there the whole fucking time, you know? So you gotta depend on yourself first. So I get all that. But what I don't get is reaching out and just asking for people's advice on something, because it's nice to get a second opinion. This is what I mean when I say it's not that they're selfish, it's just that they are so independent that it hurts. And I just set that with some translucent powder. Shake, 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 shake. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer and I'm gonna go for a lighter beat today. So we're just gonna put that right in the inner where my darkest spots are and just kind of drag it out like this. And then I just do a little. Then I take my infallible 12-hour wear, 24-hour wear. Wow, what a claim. I would never wear foundation for 24 hours. If you sleep in your makeup, please stop, because your skin will die and you will look very old by the age of 25. I will start on my forehead because I want the most coverage to be on my under eyes. My friend Mandy is the cutest little bean. Mandy, I love you. You are the cutest person ever. She took so long to like actually open up to me, but she is one of the funniest people ever, and we just have this vibe between us that like I enjoy so much. She was definitely like awkward when I first met her, and to this day as she meets new people she's a little bit uneasy about it, you know. But once I get to know you, bitch, they do not hold back. They are ride or die kind of people. Like, my dad growing up always gave me, like, as much as I hate to admit it, he gave me really good advice and like just very supportive dad, and he was great. Not to get all mushy and gushy because I hate to make him think he's more perfect than he already thinks he is, but he's alright. Time to sister set that. So blend, 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 blend. Powder, 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 powder. Try to keep your eyes up. I realized I can't do that, so. My eyes crease within like 4 seconds of me putting concealer on, so if yours don't, count yourself lucky, bitch. I would sell my left nut for the ability to not have my under eyes crease so fucking much all the time, every single day, even when I'm not wearing makeup. I'm like, oh, I didn't know I was fucking 40 years old with 7 kids and a 9-to-5 job. Now I'm going to take this shade in my Chloe X Malika palette. I got this from my cousin Savannah. Shout out to you, boo. You're doing great, sweetie. So I'm just gonna lightly bronze. Going in with that same palette, I'm gonna take this blush, mix it with that blush. Doing a little mix-a-dee-doo-dah, little mix-a-dee-day. Hey, hey. A subtle, oh, I'm blushing under the skin. Like, and this isn't makeup, I'm just like blushing. It's a natural blush. You're making me blush. Stop it. Also, Aquariuses pull. They pull. They pull guys, they pull girls, they pull other people, they pull all types of people. It's like a trap.
It's a trap!
For some reason, they just have this gravitational pull that pulls all beings towards them in like a I'm in love with you way. Like, they will have so many, I'm specifically talking about Stephanie. All Aquariuses in general pull. As an example, Stephanie doesn't have to do anything. Her personality just completely reels them in. She has like 5 guys in love with her at the same time. How does she do it? I don't know. I don't know. She's just that bitch. All right. She is just that bitch. Aquariuses are just that bitch, and they don't need to explain. Let's highlight. Oh my god, I'm just gonna use all the shades in this palette today. I'm gonna use this one. It's not like glittery. It's more just like a skin highlight. I hate it here. Now I'm going to do like a bit of an inner corner highlight. I'm just gonna take that same brow bone highlight that we did and just pop it in there with my pinky because I have no nails anymore. I don't think I'm ever gonna get nails again, you guys. I don't really see the point, especially with doing makeup because it's just so hard to work around them. I don't need that extra struggle. I struggle enough already doing my makeup, so I don't need that extra struggle. And then I'm just gonna, as I always do, brush up my brows because I don't want to do them. Even though I probably should, I'm not gonna. So let's just take my NYX brow gel and brush them up. Just added a bit of mascara, just a wee bit. And with the blue, pop it on the lower lash line and see how that works. Dope. Dopage. Dopery. Then I'm gonna add this white liner. It's by Maybelline Tattoo Studio white liner to my waterline to open our eyes even fucking more, even though they're already opened all the way. Oh, we love it here. We love that. Yeah, super fun. Wow. Okay, everything falls. Everybody bleeds. What's that song?
You're not alone, 'cause everybody bleeds.
So let's add some lower lash mascara. Let's do this It Cosmetics little guy. It's like a really tiny wand. I've used it before. Now look, y'all, if I had a dark blue lip, I would put one on. Unfortunately, I do not. I do not have any cool dark lips. I have a red, but that would not go with this look. I'll tell you that right now. I would love to do a dark blue lip because it's like, it can be really cold.
And insensitive sometimes, and I feel like that would represent that on this makeup look.
Ooh, let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I'm just gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss. But what I mean by cold and insensitive, not to be a bitch, they use that as a defense mechanism. When they see somebody, anybody, being a phony ass bitch, that is how they deal with it. They can be cold, they will be straight up. They're the least fake people you'll ever meet. So if they don't want to be straight up with you and say like fuck off to your face, which is surprising because they will do that, they will just be cold and dismissive with you in a way that lets you know, unless you're stupid, they don't want to fucking talk to you. I'm just gonna quickly set my face. Sure. I wanted to do like 3 swirls, kind of representing the air in their chart, representing freedom and independence. So I'm gonna try to do that. This is the NYX white liner. I'm gonna try to do that like right here. Cool. Okay, that one kind of fucked. But you get the gist. I am going to pop off and do the outro for you guys and all that. So yeah, this is the look. Bye. All right, thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the look. I really love this look. I think it basically embodies an Aquarius to the T, bitch. I think we nailed it this time. I love Aquariuses. Love you, Dad. Love you, Steph. Love you, Paige. Love you, Mandy. Love you, all of you. You are a great sign. You've made a huge impact on my life. So thank you all for being who you are. In conclusion, you're badass bitches. Don't fuck with them. They'll see if you're phony. They will destroy you mentally. They love hard. They are ride or die, but they are emotionally unstable. So if you want that in your life, get you an Aquarius. Super fun, super excited. This is the second to last video of the Zodiac series. Who's excited? Who's excited? Let me hear you roar. Let me hear you roar. Next video is Pisces. That is the end. Please let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see anything, give this video a like, give my channel a subscribe if you like what you see, if you like the energy. I'm sweating. I need to take my dog on a walk, so I'm gonna go now. Love you all. Bye.